Hi everyone, how are you doing? Getting through the heat? Hope you got rain. We did. I'm so thankful for the rain. We didn't get much, only one day, but it's something. It saved me one day from going out into the garden, which I love. I love to water my plants, and I can't stand that I can't, but it is what it is, I guess. But thank you to anyone who shared my video about the I forgot what's called, begins with A, the not sweating problem. The other part about my body being constantly burning, they don't have a diagnosis. But I got in touch with a couple people who have they can't sweat. I guess this is a lot of children get this because you get it from birth. Well, you can, or it can just happen. So it helps. So the more you share, the more people see it, and then there's a chance maybe I can find someone who, has gone through it, is going through it. I guess the only way you can make it go away is you find out what's causing it, and that you need a battery of tests, on all your organs, because it could be coming from any of your organs. But anyhow, thank you who shared it. And also, what I was going to say, many things. I could make this into many, many different videos, but I'll try to, I don't know if I don't talk long. How are you doing otherwise? How are you feeling? How are your feelings with what's going on in the world? It seems like every day it's a new disease, it's a new problem. It's a new, well, I don't even want to talk about, no, not the monster this time. Well, yeah, it is, but there's the highest job in the country there, all the blunders that are happening there doesn't give a good feeling. I heard a YouTuber saying they feel like, they go outside and look at everything seems nice and calm, and the sky and the sun and everything, and it just seems like it's all normal, and then this person goes from, oh, it's normal, it's fine, to dread when you start thinking about everything that's going on. And it's true when you think about it. I don't know, maybe you just can calm your way through life. I can't. I know, especially with me getting worse now with this burning and freezing. I guess that's my word for today. I have to spend more time sitting, and then I don't have anything to do. I mean, I have a lot to do, but I can't do it, so I watch, YouTube, and then sometimes I go to those, those prepper channels, which are not good to watch. Nothing against if you watch them, but they definitely do fear-mongering, whatever the word is. They put the fear of, bad things in your head. So, I don't know, I feel bad for people that, can't ration things out and can't understand the difference between reality and not. And if they're watching this, it's scary from, a person who I worked in the psychiatric department. So, I know there's people that, have problems and can't decipher things. I mean, why do you think all these things are happening where I don't know the words I could use on YouTube, but, where people are permanently hurting other people, I guess, if you get my drift. There's so much of that going on. We have every night, tons of those pow, pow, pow. I don't know what else to use, because I don't know what words we can use on here. But anyhow, so what I was going to say, I was going to put out a challenge for you guys. So, remember how I told you back in my first marriage we were pretty well off, and that's not the right word. We lived comfortably. We had enough to take care of our family, my mom, the church, money put away, and we were just able to help other people. And it really felt really, really good. I never thought I'd be on the other end of that, where I'd have to put up a GoFundMe, which if anyone can help, it would be greatly appreciated, because I have to get my son to another state. I have to call another state. It's not a free call. And these genetic tests, the one I took has been denied. So that's $750 that it's got to come out of some kind of pocket, and we know it's not coming out of the monster's pocket. And the other ones that I really was looking forward to taking, not looking for, you know what I mean, they're not going to be covered. So in other words, those will have to be paid up front, and I can't, and I have to find out what's wrong with me. But anyhow, back to I don't know how I got. Oh yeah, I never thought I'd be on the other end, but being on the other end, when I got that nice care package, which was, the timing was so good, it felt so nice that someone reached out to us, and especially when you have a child. And my son never goes without. I mean, I go without. I go days, I go a week without eating, because when the monster doesn't put enough money in my account, I have to ration. Obviously, we need a roof over our head. We have to keep the power on. The water, they shut it off. Oh yeah, they do. You got to pay the garbage, or they don't pick it up, and then the crazy lady across the street calls the town, and then you got to go to court, and oh my gosh, it's a whole mess. But anyhow, I'm fortunate I don't have a car payment, but that means I have a very old car that needs some things done. So anyhow, back to what I was going to say. It felt nice, as much as I hate to be on this other end, that it felt nice. It was nice to, my son saw that there are nice people out there, because, all he sees is his father, when he comes over here, he's stuffing his face. In 1 week's time, this is his father, he ate 2 those rotisserie chickens in front of us. He ate I think $18 or $20 sub, meatball sub, which I can eat. If I smush it up, I could eat it, and I could eat the inside because it's got a lot of sauce. And a pizza, 2 pizzas. He came here and was eating it. I think the pizza he did share with their son, but nothing else. Can you imagine, especially for me, when I can't eat anything really, but when I can eat those meatballs, because they make them really nice and soft. And the only reason I know this, because one time long ago, when he brought one over, he gave a tiny bit to Polly, and Polly snuck, I guess you should say, one. He said, "Come on, Mommy, take some." So I just took a little, a tiny piece off with the fork and mushed it up, and I was able to eat it. And let me tell you, it tasted good. Oh, that meat, it was good. But anyhow, back to my challenge to you. So I was wondering if you could all, you don't have to do nothing, because I'm nobody here, just me, Sandy Mom, talking at the kitchen table with you under the, well, now it's a dark sky, it's night, but it will be maybe a blue sky in the morning. I don't know, I didn't check the weather, but I know it's going to be hot. So if you are somewhere and you can reach out and help someone, try doing it. It really feels good. Only if you're able. Obviously, if you're not able, don't. I mean, it may be a difference of a few cents, a quarter, even maybe $1. If you see someone in the grocery store, like I said, I used to, if I saw old people and I saw them putting something back, I would say, no, just leave it there, and I would pay for it. So, do something like that, and let me know how it feels, because I think in times of trouble and horror and unknown and everything, when you do something good for someone else, it makes you feel good. And also, how I say, be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. There are a lot of lonely people, and I've talked about this a lot of times, people that, just don't have anyone. Like I say, as much as Polly has all kinds of problems, and if he didn't, he'd be having his driver's license, and I would be able to leave him home, and I'd be able to work a job. Well, this is, we're pretending I'm well, too. We have to go into fantasy land here, so we're pretending he's well, I'm well. He would have a car, he would be working a job like kids, that's a good experience, and I would be able to work, but, that's not the cards that we were dealt. So, I don't know how I veered off there. I tell you, I think my brain is burning up too. I just can't even think. But if you have a chance, do something like that and see how it feels. Oh yeah, I was talking about be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. There may be people who are home alone, and they just feel alone. There might be people that are married and they feel alone. I remember toward the end of my first marriage, I felt so alone. I could be, he could be in the bed sleeping next to me, and I could be watching a talk show or whatever I would watch when I used to have a TV. And I felt so lonely. So, reach out. If it's not helping money-wise, reach out and call someone, or even call a friend. You don't know what they're going through. A lot of people don't talk about stuff, And I'm sure everyone's worried. I mean, if you're not worried what's going on in the world, I'm not sure what's going on in your head. But, and again, it's not a put down. It's just, there's a lot going on. I advise don't watch those prepper channels. But, I'm sure everyone is not feeling what they were feeling in 2019. And as I said from day one, we will never go back to those days again. Things will always be different. Even just the prices when you see. Like I say, I watch Instacart every day I look, and I don't know if I told you. There was something one day that was $118, and the next day went to, it was either $518 or $589. I don't remember what the item is. But what I'm going to do is my last Instacart order, I'm going to write it all out, and because there's no way I can show it to you. I'd have to have another phone, so I could videotape it from my phone onto that phone. I don't have that, and I don't have a computer. But anyhow, I'm going to write everything down. I'm going to write down the best that I could remember, because they're like usual things that I buy, what they were before before all this happened, and what they are now, and what they were, say, I can look a month ago. I've also noticed, now I did buy the membership for $99 so then I wouldn't have the service fee, delivery fee, and on and on. But guess what? I noticed last time I ordered there was a service fee, and before they would cross out the service fee and put a smaller fee. So I went back. I thought, oh, there might be a glitch. I was going to call them, but it's not a glitch. It's they went through all my other I went back already 5 months, and where there was before a line through it and a smaller price, they made a higher price. And I usually take screenshots, but I just had deleted a lot of that literally before I noticed that, and so I have no proof of that because I need room on my phone camera. But I don't know, you really got to watch everything. Things, I notice sometimes I get charged more. I'll have another video, that's too long. But anyhow, reach out to people, even a friend who you haven't talked to for a long time, or if you're lucky enough to have your parents. My gosh, what I would do to have my mom, like this whole weekend from Friday, now it's going to be, you're going to see this on Tuesday. I just think, if my mom was just here, nothing more. And again, back to Fantasyland, she didn't have Parkinson's, so she could talk and all. And she, it would be awful for her to see what's going on, across the ocean. But she'd have words of wisdom. She always said she had such a rosy outlook, such a positivity. I know people say I do. Lately I don't, because I can't much help it. If you feel like you have a fever, August 2nd, I'm just picking the 2nd. I don't remember, it's the 1st to the 2nd. Excuse me. August 2nd will be a year anniversary of when my body started burning up and I stopped sweating. Gee, how can I celebrate that day? Can't get ice cream, because if I can afford it by then, when his father's here, he's going to eat it. I just found he ate another ice cream. I got a French vanilla for Polly. Going to make him some milkshakes because he really has to pack on the pounds. And I thought I had hid it far enough in the freezer. So I guess when I go into my room, he just goes right into my freezer, and he ate the French vanilla on top of the mint chocolate chip that I like to keep on hand when I get nauseous. So I had asked him, and I had texted him, I said, can you please replace what you took and ate of mine? He ignores it, he doesn't do it. So unless I order from Instacart, but the last time I ordered Instacart, everything was melted. Not that ice cream I'm talking about, another ice cream, and the frozen fruit was melted. So with this heat, you really can't do that. I don't know, maybe I'll just crush up some ice. Yeah, that's the way to celebrate. If I ever find out what's wrong with me and they could fix me, I don't ever want to see cold rags, ice cubes, anything to a spray bottle. I've added that to my repertoire. But anyhow, do something nice for someone. Like I say, if it's only calling, if it's, bringing someone over something you baked, or stopping by at the grocery store and picking up, I don't know, donuts. I'm not a donut eater, but it seems people bring donuts. Just try to do something nice, and I bet it will lift your spirits. So let me know, how are you doing? How are you coping with all this? Are you feeling doom and gloom? Are you feeling hopeful? I know I always say to hold out the hope and the faith and all that, and it's hard to do, I mean, I do it. I put up a good front for my son, I'm probably putting up a good front for you guys too, because you know I try to bring you some happiness in any tiny way I can. I feel bad I can't do the cook with me's, but I'm hoping in the fall it will be better. I mean, last summer when this started, I didn't have that chill thing, and I didn't feel this bad. I mean, I thought I felt horrible, but compared to now, no. And I just feel bad because I love to, you know, cook and bake, and I'm thinking by fall will I be able to afford the stuff to do it with. So I'm just trying to, you know, when I can, get the instant puddings, because to make real pudding, custard is more expensive, even though a pudding now, a package of pudding I think is $2.29. Used to be 50 cents. But when you get the you need eggs, sugar, milk. Some people put a little butter, vanilla. You know, it's just you can't make it. Can't make it for cheaper. But you know, I'm trying to stock up on that, so I can make these, you know, non-bakeable. I don't know what the word is. I'm sorry. Anyhow, so I've run the gamut of everything here. I don't know. I guess I'm one of those people that has no one to talk to, so I talk here. But anyhow, the purpose of this video is to reach out to someone. Just reach out, or even give them a hug if you hug people. I don't know. I don't know if people hug people in this day and age or whatever, but just reach out and either, you know, someone needs a few pennies, a dime, a quarter, a nickel, whatever. Help them out. It makes you feel good. Or just make a phone call. I tell you, if I get to talk to someone, especially on the phone, it feels much better. I mean, here I'm talking to you. I feel good when not feel good. Physically I don't, but you know, it feels good like I'm talking to you guys. But it even feels better when you comment back. So I know you may not feel like it, but if you do it, you will feel better. Believe me, because there's times I think, oh, I get so drained after I do a video, but you know, it's all worth it, because it's that feel good, well, chemicals is not the right word, the feel good hormones, whatever, that go in your body. So reach out and touch someone, literally or not, and see how you feel. So don't forget to comment below how you're doing with the, you know, the world mess and everything else. How are you coping with it? Especially if you're feeling down. Comment below. Would you like me to do another stress management thing? I need to know that you want it, and you're going to reply, because it really takes a lot out of me to do it. But I'll do it if you want it, and if you'll reply. Because I just don't want to do it and then, you know, nobody replies to it. So let me know. And I hope you have air conditioning, because this heat is really outrageous. It's just horrible. So for now, you've got many topics in there, but the main one is reach out and do something for somebody else. It'll make a world of difference. And continue to pray for my friend, who haven't seen any pictures of him lately, so I imagine he's going down the tubes pretty quickly, which breaks my heart. So for now, don't forget to subscribe, share our channel. If you're not subscribed and you come watch my videos, please subscribe and help grow my channel. Smash that like button. It helps with putting my videos out there. Be kind to people. You don't know what they're going through. Be kind to yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Try to change those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. I know it's hard, and I know people are going through their own illnesses, and it's hard and pain and sucks out the energy and all that. It's terrible. But you know, if it's just sitting down reading a book, or someone said they do paint by numbers. I didn't even know they still sell those. I wish I had a paint by numbers. I love those. Polly doesn't even know what that is. I want to so bad go to the Dollar Tree, because I think they sell them there, and get a paint by numbers for Polly and me, and to get a few little things like a deck of cards so we could play war. Oh, what a word, right? And, you know, to play the game war, or I don't know if you could play go fish with a pack of cards. You know, just get a few things that we could do something. We've been playing the same board games over and over. And to get a puzzle, we like puzzles. You know, do something like that. Just get your mind, when your mind goes in the wrong place, get it somewhere else. Okay, now I'm just going way too far. Sorry this video is long again. But I hope you enjoyed it. And most importantly, stay safe. Keep a stiff upper lip. Is that right? I don't know. Just keep on smiling. Keep on laughing. Bye for now. Thanks for stopping by.